Hello and welcome to this new module for the third unit of this course. We're a couple of weeks away from finishing the semester. Can't believe it's already gone. I have a few announcements for you to get started with the module. This will be a slightly different module in that we won't have much of a cooperative learning and discovery exercises that we normally do have. The reason is that we need to start preparing for the final exam. As you can see now posted on the first page of the course, the final exam will take place on December the 12th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. That means that you can start the exam at 8 a.m. And then you can uh, do that throughout the day all the way till 6 p.m. It doesn't mean you're going to be on the computer all that time. It means you can start at any time between 8 to 6 p.m. Anyone trying to start the final exam after 6 p.m. will not be able to access it. So make sure that you plan for and give you the time to be able to take the exam on time. The final exam, as I have explained in the last session, and I'm explaining on this one, will consist of two parts. One is taken straight from the questions that you have selected with your peers in the prior module. And those questions have been already posted on a spreadsheet that has been posted to your module, to your current module. So make sure when you go to problem solving, you're going to see the names of your peers that have posted questions, and then the sets of questions that I'm going to be using to compose the first half of the exam. The second half of the exam, 50% of it, will be comprised of questions that I'm going to be taking from the last unit, unit number 3, and all of those 7 modules that we've been taking, including the module for this week and the module for next week. So I think this will give you a balance, and also I don't want any surprises in the final exam, so make sure you take a look at these questions and study them. Your peers have not only placed the question, but they place where the question is coming from, so you can find the response if you don't remember it, and then make sure that you will be able to answer correctly that final exam. This module is a module on evolution and human behavior, and I find this to be an interesting module in that it will allow us to complete the to come full circle. We started the semester exploring issues of human evolution, and now and then we move into cultural issues, and now we're coming back to how evolution and culture works together. The module will discuss, and I have a lecture already posted there that discusses how it's not one or the other, but how social biologists and anthropologists, much like me, do see how both our biological makeup and our cultural past uh, are the two basic elements that we need to take into consideration to explain human behavior. We're not different from other organisms in many respects, but we're special because we have this incredible symbolic ability. We're symbolic animals. And so we have to pay particular attention to how our minds work. And we're going to be exploring in the chapter some of these amazing tenets of a human mind, and how the mind works as with this specific discrete modules. And I guess the key is going to be problem solving. So I invite you to pay particular attention this week on the reading of your chapter in the book, because that's going to be an important source for your information for this module. And additionally, I have posted on our module for this week, I have posted a couple of clips that I want you to review. And the first clip has to do with how we think. It's a really interesting clip on that shows how we think. And the second one, it's a lecture from it's an excellent instructor that talks about biological behavior and the psychologist's perspective on it. And it's a basic presentation, but I figure that we could use and benefit from that basic presentation. Don't forget to take a look at my lecture that I have posted for you this week, and take the quiz as you normally do. And remember that we don't have cooperative learning for this week, but we have problem solving. and that problem solving has to do with just preparing for the exam. I have an access link here to the questions that I just showed to you, and just remember how the exam is going to be composed into 2 sections. I'm, as usual, available in my office for consultation, either online or person to person. And don't forget to give me your feedback. I'm taking that into consideration every week to try to continue improving on my teaching and on this particular course. All right, thank you very much. I hope you had a wonderful fall break, and I wish you much luck in your final few weeks of the semester. Take good care.